First at 6, the bizarre behavior of a suspect accused of setting several fires and stealing cars in a crime spree in Wyoming.
It happened over a 2-hour span, ending with the 34-year-old suspect's arrest as he was driving the wrong way along 36th Street.
Here's where it happened. The first fire sparked around 6:20 this morning at GS Fireworks on 44th near Burlingame. The second at a neighboring apartment balcony. The third was a fire set on a stolen car found not far from that scene. And lastly, a home in the 4300 block of Oriole Avenue. I spoke with that homeowner whose stepson's quick actions may have saved the city from more fires.
Luckily for his fast action, they caught him right away.
This home in a quiet Wyoming neighborhood was apparently the last arson scene for the Muskegon man who was on a fiery rampage this morning. Mary Covarrubias bought the home with her husband 4 days ago. Today, she came home to this.
I don't know what craziness he was thinking and just decided to throw something in our bedroom over there and just start on fire.
He is only being described by police as a 34-year-old man from Muskegon. Covarrubias was at work when it happened, but her stepson was at home when the suspect walked in.
And decided to just check doors. Our door was unlocked on the side and just decided to come in. He apparently took a shower while he was there, took orange juice out of our refrigerator, took a trash bag from under our sink, filled it up with clothes, I think.
She says the intruder then woke up her stepson, who was sleeping on the couch. At first, he thought it was a workman who was scheduled to come by, but then the intruder asked for the teen's keys.
And he said, "What are you doing with the keys?" And then he noticed he had orange juice in a bag and he thought something was weird. He said he had red eyes and he looked nervous. He looked shaking, kind of nervous, agitated. That's when he got alarmed.
The teen ran out of the house to call 911, and before the intruder left in the teen's car, police say he set the home on fire.
Thank God he wasn't hurt.
Yeah, in fact, no one was hurt in that. We're still working to learn more about the suspect. He is expected to be arraigned tomorrow. We will be in court.
We're also hearing from the owner of GS Fireworks. He says that security alarms have been tripped at that building before, but as 24-Hour News 8's Tom Hillen reports, things were different this time.
You can see what's left of the GS Fireworks store here along 44th Street in Wyoming. Not much after this morning's fire. We spoke with the owner, who tells me he is absolutely devastated by what happened here. The video tells the dramatic story of a fireworks display early this morning in Wyoming as GS Fireworks went up in flames.
Well, it was tons of them. You could totally tell it was like the whole store was just letting off fireworks. It was insane.
Owner David Jewell says it was about 6:22 this morning when he got a call from his security company telling him sensors had been tripped, but he didn't think much of it since he's gotten those calls in the past and everything's been fine. Sadly, though, this time was different.
So I jumped out of bed quick, literally just threw my clothes on, drove over here, and when I was coming down Burlingame and saw the black smoke, my heart just dropped.
Jewell bought the store in 2013 and did most of the renovations by himself before opening in 2014.
It seems like a bad dream right now. My heart's aching. You know, all the hundreds of hours I would put in after working a full day in a tool and die shop.
The fact that right now investigators believe the fire was intentionally set by someone Jewell is finding hard to fathom why anyone would target him and a business he's poured his heart into. The owner tells me that the stock room here, the brick building you see, was largely spared from this fire, and he credits that with the Wyoming Fire Department encouraging him to put a 2-hour firewall in between his store and his warehouse. For that, the product that he has saved, he says he's grateful. In Wyoming, Tom Hillen, 24-Hour News 8.
We do continue to follow developments in this story as police work to learn what motivated the suspect. Be sure to head to WDV.com for the latest.